What's up, you guys? It's DL926 here. So our first pick in the 2021 NFL Draft is in the books. We ended up selecting Kadarius Toney out of Florida. Obviously, we traded back to 20 with the Chicago Bears and ended up acquiring their first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. And I'm extremely happy with that. At the time, Micah Parsons was on the board. Rashawn Slater was on the board. But, based on my previous videos, you guys know I was banging the table for a wide receiver in this one. Gettleman selected Gettleman selected three offensive linemen in the previous draft, so I really wasn't high on Slater at this point. I said that, if Gettleman wasn't happy with the three offensive linemen that he selected last year, then obviously he's not doing a very good job with his selections in these NFL drafts. So that's why I wasn't really big on getting Slater. I thought Gettleman should pretty much stick with the pieces that he's already drafted and stick it out with them. He made his bed, lay in it, basically along those lines. But, right around the time when the Dolphins took Jalen Waddle, and then the Eagles right around the time the Dolphins took Jalen Waddle, I was really starting to get these like 2016 NFL draft vibes, like when we selected Eli Apple. I was kind of thinking that we were stuck in no man's land and we were going to end up with a bust. But, when I look at Kadarius Toney, I see a guy that's got really good balance. I mean, you can see when defenders try to tackle this guy, a lot of the times he'll get wrapped up and he'll kind of get pulled by the defender and he'll kind of get thrown off to the side, and he just ends up keeping his balance, and then he just kind of accelerates and explodes and he just keeps on going, man. He's got great balance. He's got good hands. He's got good speed. I mean, he's almost like a poor man's version. He may have better balance than Jalen Waddle. I don't know. But he's almost like a poor man's version of Jalen Waddle. But I don't know. He could end up being better than Jalen Waddle. I mean, nobody knows, man. I mean, when you get into this 20 range, you're not too sure exactly what you're getting. I mean, you look at guys that were drafted around this area in previous drafts. You look at DK Metcalf. You look at a guy like A.J. Brown. I mean, a lot of people had questions about these guys when they initially came out, and a lot of people didn't necessarily think they were going to be as good as they are now. So nobody really knows what Kadarius Toney's really going to turn into. I mean, he could end up being one of the best wide receivers in this draft class. I'm happy with the pick. I think he adds a different dimension to this offense. He's somebody that we kind of need. I think he's a guy that can pretty much score from anywhere on the field, based on what I've seen of him. He's much more of a wide receiver than he gives us more than what Sterling Shepard does. I like Sterling Shepard, but there's a lot of things on the field that Sterling Shepard just does not give us as a number 2 wide receiver. And hopefully Kadarius Toney lining up alongside a guy like, Kenny Golladay, he can give us that other dimension that we're missing in this offense, along with Saquon Barkley. I mean, we've got 2 guys on this offense right now that are extremely shifty and are just tough to bring down and can explode and can cut on a dime. So, the Kadarius Toney pick, I'm happy with it. Obviously, I wanted Jalen Waddle, but I can settle with Kadarius Toney. So, we'll see what happens in round number 2. That's pretty much it for the video, and we'll see what happens in the upcoming rounds. I hope you guys have a good night. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the first round of the draft, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. You guys have a good night. See you. Bye.